Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Hot Trades. If you're new to this channel, the purpose of this pre-market videos is for me to quickly scan the market every morning for top performing stocks and find out why they are performing so well. And at the very end of the video, I quickly take a look at the charts to see if we can still benefit from these moves in any way. So this morning, before we get started, I have a quick question for you guys. We cover a lot of high-flying penny stocks on this channel. So I'm just wondering if you guys have a strategy for trading these high flying penny stocks, or if you guys just buy and hope it keeps going higher. If you do or if you don't, let me know in the comments section. But yeah, before we get into this video, I'm gonna quickly take you guys through my strategy for trading this high flying penny stocks. I think you have to be really picky with these type of stocks just because they're extremely volatile and they can really cost you. So, for example, this is OBLN. This one pushed up about 500% yesterday. So this would be my strategy for trading something like this. So this is a 5-minute chart. This is what you would normally use if you're day trading the 5-minute chart. So something like this, right? So we open up right here. We push, like, I never buy the open right away, right? Just because you never know if it's gonna keep going higher, if it's gonna flush back down, especially when it's up a few 100%, right? So you never know. So this is my strategy. So we open up right here and we back test. I always wait for the back test, right? So we back test and then we start curling back up. This is what you want to see if you're gonna buy a stock. Buy a stock. You don't want to buy when it's dropping either, right? Just because you never know how far it's gonna drop back down. Only want to buy back on its way back up, right? So we open up here, we've pushed back down, and then we start curling back up. This is what you want to see, just because it shows you that, okay, we found some type of support. We've tested this support a few times, and then now it's time to go back up, and then we start pushing back up. So the entry for me, the perfect entry for me, so quickly, one second, guys. So the best entry for me would be, so let me quickly delete this and then put in a line. So the best entry, so this is the high of the day, right? From this is the very first 5 minutes. This is the 5-minute candle, so this is the high of the day. So the best entry for me would be right back when we get back above this 5-minute candle. So entry back here, and the thing that I would be looking for is that we don't get back below this 5-minute candle. So as when we do go back above the candle, we hold it. So on this candle here, the next candle, you want to make sure that when we do come back down, we don't get back below this high, because if we go below this high, the next support is this level. If you're going to take a risk, make sure we don't get back below this level as well. So the best entry for me would be getting back above this high. So we push down, form a base, start pushing back up, we get back above this previous high, and then we start pushing higher, right? On this candle, very important, as soon as we get back above this previous high, you want to make sure that on this candle we don't go back below it, right? And then from there, that's a pretty easy hold. You just ride it all the way back up, right? It's very easy from there. So that's my strategy. Open, push back down, form a base, push back above this previous high right here. And then the very next candle, we need to make sure that we hold it, and then you just ride it from there. And then you can put in a stop loss. Very important that you have a stop loss, especially with volatile stocks like this, just so they don't cost you. And then you just ride it all the way back up from there. So that's my strategy. If you have any questions, again, let me know in the comments section. If you have a strategy for trading this, your strategy might be better than mine. Yeah, so please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so let's get into today's list. So this morning we are going to be looking at Vinco Ventures, Genetic Technologies, and Celsion. So starting off with Vinco Ventures, ticker symbol BBIG. They are up 260% this morning with 3 million shares traded already. So huge volume already this morning. So why they're up this morning? There's a headline. So Vinco Venture shares are trading higher after the company, along with its subsidiary Vinco Acquisition Corporation, entered into an agreement to complete a plan of merger agreement with Zash Global Media and Entertainment. So they're in a merger, right? Merger agreement. So that's why the stock is performing so well this morning. So on to the next. Next up, we have Genetic Technologies, ticker symbol GENE. They are up 100% this morning with almost 2 million shares traded already. So yeah, so I found two headlines for this one. So Genetic Technologies provides update on COVID-19 disease severity risk test. Says predictive capabilities improved 100% over age and sex alone. So yeah, they have some good news with their COVID-19 disease, blah blah blah, whatever, right? And then there's a second headline for this same stock. Genetic Technologies also discusses expansion into germline testing. So if you like, I think they trying to come up with some type of test, so that's why the stock is, and they're doing good with it. So I think that's why the stock is doing so well. And then lastly, this morning we have Celsion, ticker symbol CLSN. They are up 71% this morning with 5.4 million shares traded already. So huge volume as well. So why they're up this morning, I think they did really well as well yesterday. So Celsion Corp is up over 45% at a dollar blah, blah, blah in pre-market trading Thursday, adding to yesterday's gain of nearly 40% on no news. So there's no news for this, right? A phase 3 study of termodox in combination with radio frequency cancer ablation of the treatment of blah 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 liver primary of the liver cancer blah 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 was stopped for futility last July. So they had a test last July and that was stopped, and it seems like they're just like there's really nothing new. They're not running on anything. Yeah, so there's nothing new here. So they're just, I don't know what they're running on, but yeah, the stock is moving up higher. So if I take a look at the charts for these stocks, just to see if we can still benefit from these moves in any way. So starting off with BBIG, onto my daily chart. Quickly do that. Okay, so we closed right here yesterday, so around $1.50, around the $1.50 level, and this morning we are going to be opening up all the way over here, right? So that's a huge gap up. Yeah, 260% now. So that's a massive gap up. Again, same strategy that I worked you guys through at the beginning. So you don't want to buy the very like right at the open, just because you never know if it's going to keep going higher, if it's going to drop back down. So use the strategy at the beginning. Again, please let me know in the comment section if that works for you guys. If you're already in this stock, kudos to you. That's a huge gap up. Yeah, so and it seems like it's still going higher right now. It's up 270%. So yeah, quickly put my arrow all the way over there. Yeah, so that's a huge gap up. I'll quickly zoom out, and this chart looked somewhat good before the news came out. So that's really good. It formed the base and it was trying to curl up. So that's a good sign. So next up we have GNE. So we closed here yesterday at $4.30, and this morning we are opening up all the way over here. So that's a nice gap up as well. Chart looks okay. It formed the base as well. It was above the 50-day moving average and it was curling, and so that looks really good. And it's doing well this morning. Oh wow, it's up 80. Okay, no, that's a drop. It's dropped down back a little bit. It was up 100% earlier. Now it's up 82%. So it's really volatile. Again, that's why I say like don't buy the open, right? Just because you never know what's gonna happen. Wait for a back test, let it form a base, and then get back above the high of the first candle, and then you can get in there. And then lastly, we have CLSN. So yesterday did really well as well, as I mentioned previously, up 40% yesterday. So yesterday it closed right here, and this morning we are opening up right here. So that's a very nice gap as well. If you got in yesterday, kudos to you. It's looking really good this morning. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I can't talk this morning, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.